What is up, YouTube? This is Jay, and today we're gonna take a look at my portfolio and see which stocks I'm buying today as a DCA investor with my $100 deposit in my dividend portfolio. And then I'm gonna deposit another 25 bucks into the growth portfolio. But let's see the last purchase that I made in December of 2024, or for the year of 2024, which it was for the weekly challenge. And you guys can see here, I bought my last share of SCHD on December 30th at $27.21. If you guys see, I was able to buy for the weekly challenge 5 shares of SCHD in December. And it started at $29.21, and it just continued to go down in share price, which it was awesome because then I was able to buy more shares at a cheaper price, like I did at $28.79, $28.04, $27.36, and $27.21. So this is another share of SCHD going into my portfolio, which when we look into my spreadsheet right here, my portfolio is at $20,700 in market value. This is including the growth portfolio. And I'm in the green by 12%, over $2,200 in unrealized gains. And SCHD, of course, is my number one position at 171 shares right now. 22.5% of my portfolio, 7% in the green right now on SCHD. I'm going to start selling VYM pretty soon. So I'm gonna sell my first share, which is within the next week or so. Between the next week or two, I'm gonna sell my first share of VYM and put it right into SCHD. I do have to take a look because I do get some points. I do get cash from my credit card from Fidelity, and I do have some points on there which I can transfer into my brokerage account and buy some more SCHD with it. I think I have like around 400 points or something like that. So let me take a look at that, and I'll give you guys an update on Sunday. But this week also, what I'm going to do with the remaining of the money, I'm gonna leave like about 20 bucks for the weekly challenge starting in January, which I'm gonna show the picks that I'm going to have on Sunday for the weekly challenge for January of 2025. And other than that, I'm gonna grab the remaining of the cash and I'm gonna put it into O Realty Income. I'm gonna buy some more O. Right now the share price is at $52.60, and I have 30.5 shares. My cost per share $57.41, and my position is in the red right now at 8% in the red. This one, I need to buy some more. It's still so cheap. O Realty Income together with Vici, both in the real estate sector, taking a hit. And I do want to buy another share of Vici with the cash that I have, which I have $140 right now still in cash. So I think I'm going to buy one more share of Vici. I just been buying Vici on a weekly basis, which is crazy. Right now, the share price is at $28.99, and my cost per share is at $29.98. 3% in the negative right now in this position, but I do want to continue growing that dividend on those off months like January, April, July, and October. And I do think I have to buy one more share at least. I'm going to keep it at 27, guys. I'm going to buy one more share today, most likely, and just continue to grow that position right there and continuing to spend that cash. And my last purchase is going to be J&J, Johnson & Johnson, 7.7% in the negative, my position. My cost per share, $156. I'm continuing to bring down my cost, which is awesome. Share price right now is at $144. I still think that this is the great opportunity to buy into Johnson & Johnson and continue to build a position in Johnson & Johnson. 8.6 shares right now. I'm almost at 6% on my portfolio. So this is probably going to go up to 6% after I make my purchase today. And then in the growth portfolio, one position that I am going to put some money into, I have $2 right now in my growth portfolio, plus the $25 that I'm gonna deposit today. I think I'm gonna put like around $50 to $60 into VGT, my Vanguard's information technology ETF. This is one ETF that I really like. I like the holdings that it has. I want to hold it long term. My plan with it is to hold it for like 10 to 15 years before I start selling. Hopefully I do have gains in 10, 15 years, which I do believe I will have, because the whole business is going into AI, into the technology sector. So MVGT holds a lot of the technology companies, technology focused companies, which when we go right into the stock analysis tab, we go into the holdings. You guys can see that it holds Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Broadcom, Salesforce, Adobe, Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, which is a very popular right now in the YouTube community, Intuit, Qualcomm, Texas Instrument, Palantir, that's a big one right now, Palo Alto Networks, that's another one that I continue to hear, Lam Research, Intel. I'm not a big fan of Intel Corporation, but it still has Intel right there, and it has a whole lot more. I think it even has CrowdStrike and Snowflake. Yeah, right here, Snowflake and CrowdStrike should be somewhere over here. I probably passed it. Oh yes, right here, CRWD for CrowdStrike. So this is a ETF that I really like, and I want to hold it long term, and I need to start DCAing into it. If you guys see in the last 5 years, share price only 153% in share price. So that's a very nice return right there. And the expense ratio is only 0.10%. This is the only ETF, or the ETF in my portfolio, that it has the highest expense ratio at 0.10%. Everything is like SCHD and FXAIX. They're all like very low, much lower expense ratio than VGT. I like ETFs with a low expense ratio. I don't do Tesla. I don't do any of those yield max ETFs. I think that they have a very high expense ratio, and I'm also not knowledgeable on how they invest the money. So that's why I don't invest into any of those. And I know you guys have asked me some questions about them, but I really don't do it as of right now. I don't invest in them as of right now. So one ETF that I'm going to be buying this week is going to be VGT in my growth portfolio. I do want to buy some more Google, but it seems like the share prices has been going down slowly once again. So it's right now $189 in Google. So let me see if I can time it a little bit better and then throw some more money into Google, which I have 3.2 shares right now. And I am, if I take a look right here, 21% in the green in Google. And I feel like I was just buying the other day at $140 something, $150 something. And look, my cost per share is at $155 right there. Tesla has ran up a lot. I'm 83% in the green. I was over 100%. So it's very volatile, Tesla. That's the only thing with it. And then FNILX and Amazon, these are my two smallest positions, especially Amazon, only $142 that I have invested in it. But I'm 40% in the green. The share price right now is at $220, and my cost per share is $156. I wish I had a lot more money in the growth portfolio, but I know I started it a few months ago, and I can't ask for more, right? I'm just going to continue to DCA on a weekly basis like I've been doing for the past 2 years. And honestly, it has been paying off, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that. All right, everyone, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me in the comment section. What are you buying as a DCA investor? What have you been buying as of lately? Also, one company that VGT doesn't have that I have in my watch list is Meta, ticker symbol META. That's another one that I really like. I think it's going to grow very well in the future. It may be something that I can look into adding into my growth portfolio later on in the future, or maybe soon. I don't know. But let's see. Just leave me your opinion in the comment section, guys. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your due diligence and research before investing in the stock market. Thank you.